We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Yankees.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon. What do you have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
So just about set. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Line drive, short hop to third. Throw to first. One up, one down. Now batting Wander Franco. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. No score, just getting started. Top of the first. Right side and foul ball. And down on strikes. 2 gone. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Stays alive.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. Major League Baseball is on. We go to the bottom of the first. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Well struck right field. That one on its way. Gone. Anthony Rizzo circles the bases. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here is Aaron Judge. Good contact guy, good defender. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Aaron Judge leaves the yard. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Joey Gallo. That one is absolutely belted. On its way. And out of here. Joey Gallo blasts one out. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
Here's Josh Donaldson. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here is the young phenom Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran outfielder, Aaron
The
Hicks.
center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Line to left, and that's just foul. The 1-2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And that's the 3rd out. We go on. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Randy Arozarena. On the ground to the left. Connor Falefa handles the chance. Slings it across. They get the out on Arozarena. And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Hicks sizing this one up. Brings it in. 2 away now.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
This one high in the air to left center. Hicks makes the grab, and that is the inning. That is the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Isaiah Kiner Falefa up to the plate. That to right. Margot on the move. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. One down, base is empty. There's a line drive to left field. Kiermaier racing over to make the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Next pitch is popped up. Franco has a beat on it. And that will end the inning. We played 2 full. The Yankees 4. New inning getting started. Here's Manuel Margot. 1-2 to Margot. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Donaldson under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Mike Zunino. And here it comes. That's in there. 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Kiermaier now. In the air out towards right center. Hicks is there for it. He's got it. And that is that. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. The 1-1. Judge rips that one. That's going back. Back some more. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Aaron Judge blasts one out the opposite way. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. The 1-1. Late with the swing there.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. Cut
on and miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Bounced up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the lead is now 5-0. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Brandon Lowe. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one ripped. That's back. And that ball is out of here. Brandon Lowe bops one out of here. And they've got their first run. It's 5-1.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Here's Wander Franco to the right side, and that one finds its way through. So man aboard, and next is the designated hitter, Austin Meadows. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Goes to second, safe there, and he'll be safe at first. Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. The pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Connor Falefa. Throw to first, but he beat it. Two on with 1 out. And stepping in for the Rays, Ji-Man Choi. Payoff pitch. Up the middle. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Got him looking. And there's 2 away.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
2-2 now. And Margot able to spoil that one. Arozarena, the lead runner, out at second. Choi on at first with 2 down. Out there to center. Hicks is there for it and puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. To third, and he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. And here is Isaiah Kiner Falefa. 0 for 1. He flied out to right his first trip. In the air to left center. Kiermaier should have this one. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Kiermaier makes the catch, and that'll do it. Yanks held. And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mike Zunino. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
That's towards center. Hicks is there for it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Brandon Lowe. Ground ball right side. They got Shioka to first, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Tampa. And bottom of the inning, Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and fires. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Josh Fleming on to pitch out of the pen here. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Now batting, left fielder.
Rizzo, the runner at second with 1 away. On the ground, right side. Lowe collects, gathers, and throws to first. And they take care of Gallo for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next offering is fouled back. One and 2 here. Stays alive. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall. The Yanks. Welcome back. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Wander Franco. The count 2-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Austin Meadows now. And a 1-1. There's a swing and a miss. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Rizzo. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next
2
for
outs,
Tampa
base
Bay.
is empty. Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays.
Arozarena.
Swing and a pop-up. Torres settles under it. And that is that. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5 slots due up. It's the Yankees 5, the Rays 2. Back here at the ballpark, here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Next offering is fouled back.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
And a pitch. And down on strikes. And one away.
I'll just rip a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. It bangs off the wall. Torres into second, and he's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
This has always been the better side for Aaron Hicks. Next offering is fouled back. Torres, the runner at second with one away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Stays alive. The 2-2. Out to center. Kiermaier giving chase. Racing, makes the catch. Runner tagging for third, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And now the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 2 outs. Up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So 2 down, and up next for New York, Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3rd out. Pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. The pitch. And a strike in there. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Yandy Diaz now.
The third baseman, number 2, Yandy.
And the pitch. Bounce to the left side. Kiner-Falefa throws to first in time. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The right fielder, number 13.
2 outs, base is empty. Manuel Margot next to hit for the Rays. That one drifts inside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That's to third. Donaldson tosses to first in time. That ends the frame. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail it here. Bottom of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And a pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. He dives, but he can't make the catch. That leaves him without a throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Rizzo on at first, nobody out. Judge, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Matt Whistler preparing to come on if needed. 2-1 on Judge. In the air, center field. Puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
And he deals. Gallo, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. One and 2 now. Grounder might be 2. Fired to second. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. We look ahead to inning number. And welcome back. And here is Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. On the mound now, Lucas Litke. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Got him. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
On the ground. Out number 3. For Tampa, they still trail it here. It's 6-2. New arm out of the bullpen, Matt Whistler. And the right-hander deals. In the air out to center. Kiermaier puts it away, and there's one away. And next for New York, Josh Donaldson. Here's a 1-2. High in the air out to right. Margot has this one sized up. 2 down.
Up next.
2 outs, base is empty. Gleyber Torres up to the plate for the 4th time tonight. And the righty deals. And there's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that ends the inning. 1-2. Welcome back. We go to the 9th. Here is Austin Meadows. And now the lefty. And he hits a ground ball right side. Has some trouble with it. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
Connor Falefa makes the play. 1 down. Ji-Man Choi next to hit for the Rays. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Torres. The double play ends it right here.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for these guys today.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.